so I can't add the strength to the bonus action. Yeah.
Untouched for 4 ban lists. Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to Team Forbidden's YouTube page again. I am Andrew the Collector here once again with a deck profile for one of my favorites of the current format, probably my all-time favorite of this format is Trickstars. Shut up, Eric. Is Trickstars going for the 4th time of not being touched by the ban list.
In the TCG, it's like literally OCG, first ban list after Code of the Duelist, limit reincarnation. TCG, now that card's fine at 3. What?
My show. Anyway, let's just get right into it. Alright. So start off, we have 3 Trickstar Candinash, main searcher, obviously. The big bitch herself, Lycris. Every time a card is added to your opponent's hand, they take 200 points of damage. You should know all these effects by now. Lilybell. The 3-3-1 ratio is perfect. You do not need any others. Unless any of these other Trickstars get hit by the ban list, this is the ratio that you must run for this deck. No more, no less of any of them. That's all for the Trickstar monsters. I was thinking of doing a pure Trickstar variant just for shits and giggles. Comment down below if you think that's a good idea, and if I get enough ideas backing up for it, I will showcase it. Anyway, onto the hand traps, 3 Effect Veiler. Because honestly, in my opinion, I think this is one of the best hand traps of the format, because it can't be chain blocked, and it, even though it does target, it does stop a lot of plays, especially with Gokis. Then we have 2 Ash Blossoms and 2 Drolls. I'm going to up this to 3 because of the Droll Reincarnation combo. And 1 Haunted Mansion because she's so good. I would run 2 if I could, but I can't find the deck space. Plus, I only have 1. And then 2 Eater of Millions. Probably one of the best removal in this deck. Because the main issue that Trickstars have are getting over large monsters. I would run the Mech Knights if I had them at all. I would find a way to incorporate them, but alas I don't. If you have the Mech Knights, go for it. If not, you can go with Eater of Millions. It's a good budget tech choice. That's it for the monsters. Pretty standard if you've played the game longer than a week. Onto the spells. Obviously, 3 Light Stage, Searches, and Pop's Back Row. 2 Terraforming because it's now at 2 here. Scapegoat because it's out 2 here, and it's a good win condition for the deck. 2 Called because it's at 2. Don't know why. Don't know why, but you know. 1 Regeki, 1 Monster Reborn because we can have nice things, and now that's off the ban list, 1 card Destruction because if you have Lycris on the field, it's more burn power.
Plus, it can help trigger your Droll, especially if you draw it off a card destruction.
That's it for the spells. Onto the traps. 3 Reincarnation, which did not get touched by the ban list, thank goodness.
The 4th fucking time.
Next we have the Solemn Brigade, 3 Strike, 1 Warning, and 1 Judgment. I'm running these because I'm also building this to go first. Because one of the weaknesses that Trickstars also have is if they go first, they can't really set up big boards with a lot of protection. So I'm running the whole Solemn Brigade because most of the time you might go first, depending on your dice roll. But even if you go second, you still have options of setting up good boards for next round. Then 2 Storming because it can break extra link boards, aside from Trigate, obviously. And it's good for non-destruction removal, non-targeting too. And 2 Evenly. Would run a 3rd if I had one, but I'm poor. I know that it was reprinted, but still, I have a hard time finding it.
Of course, it doesn't help that they short printed it too. Thoughts on that?
Money. That's all I can say about it. Now we go on to the extra deck. 2 Mrs. Radiant, 2 Link Spider for the Scapegoat, 2 Link Rebo also for the Scapegoat, 2 Hit Boy because all the Trickstars are lights. You don't really go into these often as much because you don't want to, waste your Trickstar monsters. But I like having it just in case those opportunities ever come up. One Borlo because he's broken as shit. Deco Talker because better to have it than not. Same with Topological Bomber Dragon. And 2 Trickstar Link monsters. This one because it can get up to pretty good stats, and this one because I wanted to. So shut the fuck up. Onto the side deck. I made this side deck for the current format of what I think would be good. 3-dimensional barriers because Invoked is still a thing. Same with E-Heroes, mainly. 2 Denko Sekka for Paleozoics, Ultra Guys, and probably other Trickstar matchups.
I think you mean 3. You said 2.
Whatever. 3 Red Reboot, same reasons, plus any regular Trap Heavy decks. 3 Magic Deflectors because fuck Sky Strikers. If you set this and you activate it during their turn, it basically shuts down their turn. What can they do? Activate Afterburner? Sure. Activate Engage? Sure. That's about it that they can do. Unless they have Array, which they probably do, but most of the time it works about 80%. And then because it worked at Worlds, 3 Inspector Border for any monster heavy decks like Goki or anything so forth. And the Go tokens.
To the ba 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 ba.
Anyway, that's it for the deck profile. If you don't like the way that I have it built, it's my opinion. It's how I have it built. If you want, you can change it. I don't care. But if you have any friendly suggestions of how you would like to make the deck, comment down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that little button, and look forward to other future deck lists for this current format for the new ban list. And we will catch you all later. See you.